Joined by Coach Lewis Preston for the next game primer leading up to tomorrow night's big game with Ohio State. A lot of big things going on tomorrow night. We've got transportation for the students on campus, free t-shirts leading up to a whiteout, an arena-wide whiteouts. The doors will open 30 minutes early tomorrow night because of the Senior Day festivities that are going to take place 30 minutes prior to tip, so make sure you're in your seats 30 minutes prior. In addition, there's a special thing that you can redeem with your ticket.
You can get a McDonald's Big Mac with every ticket that's redeemable, so make sure you get out there and get those Big Macs, and hopefully we can get a large crowd tomorrow for another victory for us here at home.
Let's talk about the seniors a little bit. It's been a great run for this class, 68 victories. Taylor Battle's numbers obviously speak for themselves. David Jackson's been a veteran for a number of years. Talk about this group individually, each guy. What do they mean to the program?
You know what, I'll start with Steve Kirkpatrick because he's probably the most unheralded, being a senior walk-on that we actually put on a scholarship this last semester. I think he's done a phenomenal job of understanding his role for us here at Penn State. As you move on to Drew Jones and David Jackson, both guys fifth-year seniors, you know, they've played a lot of games. David Jackson played right at about 129, 130 games for his career, so, you know, very experienced guys. As well as for Jeff, you know, I think Jeff's done a phenomenal job this year of really realizing his potential and his talent, and has bared fruit out on the court. And last but not least, Taylor Battle. The numbers do speak for themselves. Will probably go down, if not the best player ever to wear the Penn State uniform.
So how special is it for those guys to have a big game like this in their last night?
You know what, I think it's very special for them. I think no matter who the opponent is, I think it's senior night's a very special night. Because, you know, it is basically the culmination of your career, you know, coming to an end, sadly, for all of them, but also at the same time, it's also a new phase for them as they prepare for life after basketball or after Penn State.
Let's talk about the Buckeyes a little bit. Nice one yesterday over Indiana at home, a quick turnaround for them, but what are they doing well right now?
You know what, I think they're doing a great job of shooting the ball. I mean, when you look at the stats, you got William Buford shooting 51% from three-point range, Debo's right there at 46%, you know, Lighty's right there at about 37%, as well as Kraft, so they're shooting the ball very well. I think they're doing a great job of understanding and picking their spots when to attack offensively and when to also be able to get into the paint and draw contact and get to the free throw line.
Kraft specifically, what type of player is he in terms of maturity as a freshman?
You know what, I think he's a little bit mature beyond his years. I think the great thing for him is he's playing with veterans, such as Lighty, who's a fifth-year senior, you know, Buford, as well as Debo. They kind of take the pressure off him somewhat. I think he's a heck of a defender. And you know what, he does a great job of getting everybody the ball in the right spot, in their hot spots or sweet spots to score.
With them shooting so well and then Sullinger inside, is it kind of pick your poison, what you need to focus on? You know what, to a certain degree, I think we got to come out with a great amount of energy and effort tomorrow night, and we're looking forward to the crowd bringing that for us, that special six-man for us tomorrow night. But also at the same time, you know, we've got to step up and understand what we need to do, whether it's ball screening situations or different situations they're going to try to put us in. When you look at the film from the game in Columbus where Sullinger made his couple clutch plays at the end, what's the biggest thing that stands out to you? You
know what, I thought we let him get too deep of post position. And you know what, when you let a guy who's that big, that talented, who's been playing in the post that long, he's going to make you pay. And we got to kind of do some different things with that tomorrow night and not let him get that comfortable in the paint.
Overall, rebounding in the first meeting, were you happy with that?
To a certain degree, I was happy with it. I think we got to do a much better job tomorrow night in regards to rebounding, because every time the shot goes up, I think that Buford and Lighty, especially from the opposite wing, opposite corner, from the high post, do a great job of crashing the glass. So we have to have 5 guys rebounding the ball. And from there, if we can hold them to one and done, we can get out and run.
When you look at the score in the 60s, do you feel like that's the type of game it needs to be tomorrow night?
You know what, I think so. It needs to be somewhere in the low to mid 60s. You know, but also at the same time, if we're making shots and we have good energy going, you know, if it gets into the low 70s, you know, maybe we can keep them there. But anything higher than that, that's usually going to play out to their favor.
Had a few days off since the Northwestern game. Are the guys ready to go?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what, this time of the year, as I like to say, you got to kind of man up. And the most important thing is the Buckeyes is the only team on our schedule right now, and we're focused and honed in on them. And go out here and practice at 3:15 today and see if we can get better prepared for them tomorrow night.
You touched on the sixth man. What would you like to say to the fans coming tomorrow night for the whiteout?
You know what, I like to say to each and every fan, we first of all appreciate you all coming out this year. Tomorrow night is going to be a great opportunity to see us at home for the last time, and more importantly to send out 5 great seniors who've had very good careers here at Penn State, and we look forward to you, to your energy, your effort, your enthusiasm, helping us get another win here in the Big Ten.
All right, have an idea of what your keys to the game will be, but what specific order this week?
Well, you know what, Tony, my keys never really ever change. I think the most important thing we got to do, we got to get back in transition defense. And we can't take and allow our careless turnovers to lead to them getting fast break points. The first time we played, it was actually 27-6 points off of turnovers in their favor. So that's a plus 21 for them. And when you lose by 3, that's probably the stat that sticks out the most. Secondly, we got to rebound the ball, and we got to allow them just one shot. And we need all 5 guys rebounding. I think the third and most important thing for us is on offense, we can't have careless turnovers. We got to take and be aggressive, getting into the paint, making the extra pass, and having guys continue to cut and move. And we got to knock down shots. So if we can do those 4 things, I think we got a great chance to win.
All right, tomorrow night, senior night, 9 o'clock, Penn State, Ohio State. Make sure you're in your seats early, 30 minutes prior to tip, senior night festivities. Coach, we greatly appreciate your time. Best of luck.
Thank you, Tony.